Alright, Alex here for Germany Turn 7. One thing before we get started here. It looked like your amount of infantry that you had in Burgundy definitely is not the same amount that I have there. So if you could just message me on how many, like what your army composition is there, that'd be great. Alright, luckily it won't affect anything this turn, because I'm not going into Burgundy or anything. But yeah, okay, so I'll be buying 13 infantry and saving 2 IPCs. Alright, first down here in Africa, before I forget, of course, this guy's going into Togolands. So, and this guy's going into German East Africa. Alright, so this means France should be down to 22, I believe. Maybe not too sure. And Germany should be at 33. Please let me know if these are correct or not. Alright. So, right here, the first battle is we will be going into the Ruhr. So, yeah, honestly, there's a very good chance that this is the last turn of the game. Yeah, no, it's probably a short game, but there are gonna be a few very, decisive battles here, you know? So, yep, alright, just going into the Ruhr. By the way, the infantry and artillery in Lorraine are moving back to Alsace, and the 2 fighters in Lorraine are going into the battle in the Ruhr, and then everyone from Hanover will also go into the Ruhr. Alright, and you know what? My tanks are also going into the Ruhr. Remember, because of the house rule. And then everyone from Poland is going into Ukraine. And the fighters from Silesia are also going into Ukraine. And guys from Prussia will go into Poland. And that should be it. Alright, so let's do the battle for the Ruhr first. So let's big here. Here's supremacy. Here's my 2 fighters. Ugh. 2 misses. The 2 French fighters. There's 1 hit. My 1 remaining fighter hits. Your 2 fighters hit. So the French have air supremacy, which is definitely not good for me. Alright. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 5. You know what? It doesn't matter, so I'll just make it easier. Just go like that. Alright. And you have air supremacy. Luckily, you only have 4 artillery, but I'm not really worried about your air supremacy. But if I had air supremacy, that would help you a lot. Alright. So I have 4 at 2. 1 hit. And then I have 7, 12, 13, 14 at 3. So 12 or 6, 12, 13, 14. Alright, here we go. So these are my threes. Yikes. 5 hits. So we had 6 total. So that'll leave you with someone. Yeah, okay. Not really what I was looking for there, but it's alright. Your 2 infantry, 1 hit. Your plain strafe misses anyways. I forgot to roll that, but it does miss anyway. And for artillery, all 4 hit. So you had 5 total hits. And you have 1 guy left, so I'll leave the French guy, I guess. Because you can always, again, just send more British, I guess. That's what you were saying that one time. I don't really think it matters, but well, it is a British territory, so I guess I'll give the French guy. So it's British, or yeah, I'll leave the British guy because it's British territory. And I lose 5 hits actually. The tanks block all those hits, so actually that was a very good battle for me. So the tanks blocked all the hits. Unfortunately, the Ruhr is still contested. I don't lose anyone, but the Ruhr is still contested, unfortunately. So I guess it wasn't really that good of a battle for me. So a lot more guys than them, so it seemed like a good one, but alright. So that's that. Now we have Ukraine. Good news is we have air superiority. The 3 fighters, so we get 3 strafes, and they all miss. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. This means alright. I'll have 2 at 2. 1 hit. Then I'll have 12 at 3. Here we go. Oh, yeah, okay, so 12 at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and then I realized I need to roll 1 more infantry at a 2. So that hits, so 6 total hits. It's not too bad. Yeah. Alright, so you have, oh boy, 23. 5, 10, 15. Alright, 23. Oh, actually, my artillery had air supremacy, so I'll have to go back and review the footage of the 4s. You know what? No, let me just reroll this right here. So we'll say I had 3 hits from the infantry. So I'll roll my 6 artillery. Sorry, I completely forgot about this. And they get 3 hits anyway. So 6 again. So doesn't really matter. Alright, so still 6 hits. Here's your 23 at 3. I guess it's a pretty average roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't believe this was a hit. Pretty sure it got knocked over. So we'll say 12 for you, which does not clear everyone, thankfully. So that's good. Alright. So I had 6 hits. You had 12, so get rid of this. So that's 12 right there. So this means Ukraine is contested. And you will have minus 6 is 9. So you'll have 9 infantry. Okay. And Russia, of course, go back down to 19. And alright, so I believe that's everything. Got the guys in Berlin, so my 13 infantry into Berlin. Up there. Alright. So that's it. Germany collects 33, I believe. We'll have 35 to spend because we saved 2. So, yep, that is it. On to France and UK, turn 7.